So, if I understand, what we're going to be recording now is everything that Andy does, so that I can then um, learn it from what you're going to be doing. Is that right?
Well, no, we already did that. Like, it's because it's different on your system since you're using Logic, and essentially all we're just doing is opening the audio movers, which works a bit different for you. And also the way you play your tracks is a bit different than me. I have this nice little flashy board where I just hit buttons and then it plays, and then I can do the levels here.
Ah, it's cute.
Um, yeah,
It's like a multi drum machine or sample machine.
yeah. Except the buttons are not good enough to actually do samples.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's clever.
Yeah, I got myself that thing for Duluth because it's really nice to just play like that.
How many buttons do you have there? About 50 or what?
That's 1, 2, 3. I mean, 8 times 8, I think.
64. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. And what is the sample time it has, each one of them, in terms of sampling? How much time can you record on each one?
Well, this thing is just linked on my Ableton. I can show it.
Oh, it's just the triggering. It's not
Yeah, it's just
storing. It's not storing the sounds. Okay, yeah.
exactly.
It's like a MIDI keyboard. Yeah, I
Exactly. So
see.
it's just triggering the play here. So if I hit that button here, then it plays that sound.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the equivalent of a MIDI keyboard, but with
Yeah.
buttons, but it
Yeah.
doesn't contain the sounds. Yeah, I understand.
Controlling MIDI and not
Yeah.
a MIDI. Yeah. Hello, YouTube. Okay, shall we give it a quick test if it's crackling in the YouTube audio? Can you share the stream link in the chat? At the top right of the YouTube manager. Can't hear you. But in the top right corner of the YouTube, yeah.
So Andy, you've just stopped the music again, but
Yes,
on the
because it was annoying.
yeah, I know, but on the stream, I didn't hear any crackling.
Okay, on the stream it looks good.
So let's just try that again. That's why I only missed the first few seconds. Could you put some music on again, then I can double check.
Okay. It's gone now. I've turned it off. So on YouTube it sounds good.
Can you hear me?
Yes. A bit double, but yes.
Yeah, because
Speakers. Now it might be better.
This is something that's very puzzling because even though I have the Zoom rig,
You have
the
two
rig,
devices now? You have two devices now?
I do. But see, I still hear, even though I have,
Mute the speaker on the other device that is not in your ears.
that's the OBS rig. And for some reason, Pete doesn't understand, and I don't understand because I'm not smart enough anyway, is that the OBS rig on Zoom, even though its inputs and outputs are set to audio cables, the volume and the microphone still seem to work on the rig. Maybe not the microphone, but I continue to hear sound on my speakers on the Zoom rig. The rig, it's hard because I keep hearing my voice back, so it makes it hard to
Yeah.
but I'm still hearing volume here off of this rig, off of the Zoom on this rig. I hear volume. I hear my voice. I hear us talking. And even though it's been set that I shouldn't, it should be taking only from the cable A and cable C, but it's coming out on my laptop speakers.
Right. Okay, so what is left to do? We need to find out why it's crackling in Zoom. What we can do, if you want to share screen, is just use yet another tool, or the Discord, that would also work, or Jitsi or whatever, to share screen so we can see what's happening there, because maybe we see stuff. One of the tools could be this. That's free and online, and you don't need to install anything, and you can screen share there. And ideally that doesn't mess with your OBS.
The meeting needs to use your microphone and camera.
No, just don't allow that. You don't need that there. We're connected on Zoom. Just say block or not allow, and then you screen share, and that you need to allow. Oh, Kira's there as well.
One meeting.
But yeah, we don't need the cameras there. I just wanted to use it for screen sharing. So in the bottom, the third from the left is start stop screen sharing.
Do you see it?
Not yet. I see that there are 3 people here. Are you sharing your screen in Jitsi?
I thought so.
Kira, do you see it? Because I don't see it.
No, I don't see it.
Oh, you're double as well. Oh, maybe. Oh, no.
I just put the microphone on from Jitsi. I've just turned it off again.
Yeah.
So no, I don't see it. She's not screen
Use what
sharing.
to share. Okay.
Exactly, and there you need to entire screen or the window. Probably best to do it. Exactly. Okay, so now we can see your screen. Isn't that nice?
this is one of the things that happens to me is whenever I go out of OBS, or not out, but just go to another app, I will lose my screen capture and I have to come here, even though it looks like everything's fine, I have to change the settings, and now it's got this other thing on here, so that might be part of what happened. But to change something.
Ah, okay, I see. Because Jitsi is not okay, so you have the same problem. I see. Because Jitsi wants to see the screen, maybe no other tool gets to see it or something. Although that also doesn't make sense.
You know, because typically, I mean, this is a typical problem whenever I go to another app. Let me just come back over here. So sometimes all I have to do is go to automatic and then go back to Windows 10.
Stupid question, but if Chrome is being such a troubleshooter, why do we not just do it over
Safari.
yeah, or something else?
I don't think Chrome
What?
is the problem.
I also don't think Chrome is the problem.
Right now, I
Because
think the fact that I'm sharing my screen or something is
Yeah.
is not
So
really
anyway,
helpful.
the screen sharing is not so important, or the screen in OBS is not so important now. Anyway, if we're debugging the audio, so how does the audio get back to Zoom?
The audio gets back to Zoom. Here we have the underscore, and
Yes.
we have
So hold on, if I play something here. Okay,
you see the
Yeah.
bars.
hold on. So if I do that, that's normal. That's good levels here. That looks good. Looks good to me here.
But I heard crackling that time.
And
Let
how
it play for a minute.
I should play it?
Yeah, just let it stay for a few seconds, please. Now I'm hearing crackling before I listen. But I'm also listening. See,
Yeah.
I hear
Oh
the
yeah, you're
crackling
listening.
I hear the crackling that you hear because I'm also in the Zoom call on my other
Right,
secondary laptop.
right.
On my primary laptop, where OBS is, I don't hear it.
Right. So how does it get there? How does it get from here to Zoom?
Through the filter, cable C, right here. So I have this filter, audio filter is cable C,
Mm-hmm.
and that cable C is the same cable C that my Zoom is connected to,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's how it gets done.
Okay. If you turn the volume in that filter down from 60% to 30 or something, can we try that?
Yes.
Yeah, go even lower. Now I hear it well. Wait, now it's not crackling anymore. I think it's because of this one. I hear it a bit double, but it sounds better to me. What do you guys say?
Same to me. I hear it good. I don't hear any crackling anymore. But Andy, if he puts it down the filter, do you have to rig up your music even stronger?
Yeah. So I'm now definitely stronger than I would play in the show, but it's just about figuring out where the issue is. That's where we can adjust. So it seems to be that because of the way we put it back into Zoom, there we have too much gain, and that's why in the combination from the Zoom mic input and the volume, it's too loud.
I agree. Now there's no crackling.
It's much louder.
Yeah, That's clear. That's clear that that's too loud. Okay, now we just need to find the right balance for the volume that we still hear it properly and it doesn't clip. I mean, we can just.
So Teresa, remember though that it's at roughly 4-5%. Just remember that the filter's on 4-5%.
Look, I'm sorry, y'all. I have work. I have to get this call. Just a second. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't worry.
Teresa Bueno. Hello.
It's mad, isn't it, Maggie, to all these cables to figure it out.
Good that we sort that out today, though, and not on Sunday.
Well, once it's set and the settings are set and everybody's computer and then they know they've been through it, then it happens automatic, then it's fine. But it needs to be.
So, Kira, could I ask you some just basic schedule information?
Yes.
So, we are getting together this Sunday. Yeah. What time is that in whatever time, British or your time?
Well, the original show, and then it's the question if you just want to watch Andy, because Andy can do now the 5th. The reason we were panicking because we thought he couldn't do the 5th. Andy now can do the 5th, so he can do the music, which is amazing. So you don't have the stress of, oh, I've got to learn this by Sunday, right?
Sure.
Kind of problems coming up. So, but it would be brilliant if you could tune in, have yourself muted and everything off, and then maybe Andy can do the jitsu with you on the side. I don't know, that you can see his screen all the time so you know what he's watching.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
That might be really good for you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Even though Andy's system is different than mine, it's just a different layout, but I can understand what he's doing, like when he's doing faders up and what, it's fine. Yeah.
Exactly. So that way, as the show starts officially at 8 p.m. British time, BST.
Okay.
9 CS our time. So that's 8 p.m. Andy, though, that's when the show starts. So Andy comes in to do setup with Teresa now for the OBS at what? And half an hour earlier, Andy?
Usually an hour earlier, especially if we have a new setup. I would do an hour earlier.
Okay, so instead of 8, then 7 p.m. If the show starts at 8.
Although, wait, no, it's 7. Hold on. 8, 7. Yeah, I have a meeting from 7 to 8, I think, right? But that's...
Yeah, but that's German time, so it's an hour back. Yeah.
So at 8, I can be there, I think.
At 8 o'clock, our time, that's 7.
Yeah.
So 7 would be your time, BST. And if he comes in at 7, you've just got to remember that you'll be watching, he'll share the jitsu with you straight away, so you get to see everything he's doing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can also join the Zoom, as long as you're muted on the Zoom and your microphone is off, because then you still see what we see. You can split the screen. But one thing I would say is you'll see the whole entourage come in and everybody's going to be doing their audio settings with Teresa, because that's the time when everybody does the audio and goes, once they've done it, 5 minutes, then they get pushed into the green room. So they're ready for the show where we do warm-ups in the green room, etc., for the show to start punctually at 8. So you'll see the whole setup.
And the whole thing finishes at what time?
And it's an hour, the show. So if it's 8 BST, it will go to, that's when it
to
starts.
9.
Stream and everything. 7, the people come into the green room, do all their testing. 8, the show starts, and at 9, it's ready. We usually do a post-show meetup afterwards for 15 to 20 minutes. It's okay. Just to say the show went well, what did you like, what did you not, any good things, and then we sort of say goodbye. So it's like a last minute, and you can also enter for that, because you're already in Zoom. Yeah.
Okay. So that's going to be on this Sunday.
This Sunday, yeah.
And then I'm supposed to jump in on the following Sunday. Is that right?
If you want to, you can do the following Sunday. If you're not ready yet, I said I would also be there. So I would be there for all the remaining Duluth Sundays because there are only 3 left, and I said I would.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is the information that we were going to tell you today as well. We have decided, the producers have decided that we have got amazing values already. Everything that Duluth offered, and we've learned from the vehicle we need. So we're going to start closing it down. So they only have 3 shows left. We're not going to go to 24. We're only going to go to 16. Then we're going to take a break for about a month, roughly. And in October, our new show is going to start. It's only going to be 8 shows. It's not going to be 24, 8 episodes. So for these 8, we want you to practice in between, blah, blah, blah. So you can definitely do, if you want the 8 shows, the music master on that. And we'll talk about that because that's including not just different music, but maybe even live music. So we want to experiment within the month leading up to the show, how you can get involved. And that's when you can start getting involved in the new show and to test your own music, to see where you are at. Do you want to do live? Do you want to do composed music, maybe a certain melody for the tune, for the feeling? All of these things that we can test it in the month where the show officially has a break. A new show will start. And it will be completely dramatic, not soap opera.
And so the new the new show will cover October, all 4 weeks, all 4 Sundays of October and November. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
And then December is out.
December, it should be finished by then because everybody has holiday and it's difficult and blah, blah, blah. So our aim is to do it to stream in October, November. Those dates aren't 100% set though, because it really depends on how good this month will be with the break and all what kind of show, the casting, the new people, the music, if it's set up, all of these things need to be in place for us to be able to. But this is also a decision, Maggie, that we're going to make. It could be that we decide that we've done everything from the producer side, from the production and the director, that everything is so well set up that instead of doing it 4 weeks, we might do 4 intensive days. Now that's going crazy. It might be 5, but that means we train everybody 2 full days, not just 2 hours here, 2 hours there, but 2 full days on everything they need. Then the second 2 days, we just film all 8 episodes. And that way, everybody's only giving up a slot of 4 days instead of 4 weeks, 5 weeks. So that's also an option me and Teresa are at the moment from the production side are thinking how we're going to do it.
So in other words, it wouldn't be live, it would be pre-recorded.
It would be completely pre-recorded. There's no cutting. It's still live improv, but the streaming wouldn't be live anymore. Unless it would be, we can still stream it live because it will be streamed naturally.
Yeah.
But then whether people want to do 2 days of watching, it's 4 shows a day, but they're going to be shorter. They're only going to be half an hour. So it could be that we have an audience. Those are the things we have to think about. So where are the pros and cons of doing 4 days instead of 4 weeks?
Yeah, good options.
Yeah, good options, and they're exciting ones, because I think that will change as well, the whole pushing the envelope on the improv. If you get in the future more teams, house teams that are like, I want to do televised, I want to try it, the improv, the technique, everything, but I don't want to spend the next 4 to 8 weeks, I don't have every Sunday, and I want to do it intensive, then the whole team could say, okay, how does it work with a 4-day slot?
Yeah.
A lot to take in, it's very intensive, but it could be very fun project then.
Yeah.
Okay, can we come back to
Yes.
the...
Okay, so now that we've got that seems sorted now though, doesn't it? That problem through filter C in this case.
We
Yes,
have an echo.
and I don't know where the echo comes from. We should investigate that. But it's probably because you have 2 devices and you hear it on both and you stream it into the Zoom again. So that's
I
probably.
don't hear an echo. Just so you know.
You don't. I'm going out of Zoom.
Now, when you speak, I do. You shouldn't be on
going
Zoom.
out. I'm going out.
Okay, that should remove our echo, but then we don't hear Teresa probably anymore.
But we can through Discord if she opens Discord.
Or through Jitsi,
Jitsi, I
because
mean.
she's in there.
If she puts a microphone on in Jitsi, it should be no problem again.
Potentially.
Teresa, do you want to do your microphone on Jitsi, open it, your microphone.
She's got a call. No.
I'm so happy that I'm not the OBS operator. It must be just hell.
Oh, wait, I can look at that.
What does OBS stand for?
Open broadcast system. Broadcast software, yeah.
Open broadcast software.
That's a technical term. Boogers it up.
You're there. Twice.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes. And
Does it interfere? Yeah.
All right,
So,
just put your Zoom
let's
on.
go to another device. I mean, not device, the app.
I've muted her now on this Zoom. Theoretically, though, she should be able to stay on this call, mute herself, and just will work with Jitsi. She doesn't need to be
Yeah.
same Zoom call. You don't need the same Zoom call over your phone, Teresa. You just need Jitsi.
Mhm. On the WhatsApp?
I'll do it, Andy. I've got it already. I've got it now. Yep, I've got it.
Faster.
WhatsApp.
Do.
I wonder if it generally makes sense to use Teresa's old computer to always go onto the Zoom call and have it on a separate device where she sees what's happening in Zoom. Just mute herself as well. So she's in Zoom or Jitsi, whatever she needs to communicate, and then have the OBS running completely without anything else coming in, just the cables. I know she needs to be on the Zoom call because otherwise she can't feed the cables in.
Yeah, exactly. What could work is to plug in the headphones in the other systems in the computer. If you have headphones for the computer, then you don't get the feedback with the other systems.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Cannot hear me.
And now we have the same issue the other way around, probably, because we go through the Zoom, the PC plays it, and then we get it back through Jitsi. Anyhow, doesn't matter. I would like to do the test of the levels for the filter. to see where it starts clipping and which settings we need to do there. So I will set it to a level where I would play it usually during the show.
Do you want to now share your screen with Jitsi for us? So we see it. Maggie and me see it.
Mine?
Yeah.
I just stream it. I only see what is here in the underscore audio. That's what's coming in. So it should be in the yellow area. If Therese clicks back on the OBS, that's here. You see the music coming in. It should be green to yellow. That's how I intend to stream it out. Exactly here. And that's what we want in YouTube probably. Or a bit more quiet, as you see in the bar below. However, I don't hear it on Zoom now. Teresa, can you change the cable such that we hear the audio in Zoom again?
Oops, sorry.
Oh, the cameras were set. Oh, wait. No. Should you? Why do I not hear music then? Because I don't hear music in Zoom.
Neither do I. I don't hear music anywhere.
It should be the underscore audio. Right. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, maybe that's the same. That was the same issue that we had with Pete as well, right? Where it. I need to turn this off. It was the same issue where if it's too quiet, we don't hear it, and that's why Pete said music.
So that's why he always says after 30 seconds, roughly 30 to 40 seconds,
Yeah,
music.
was-
Just ask.
Yeah, that's why I was so quiet. Exactly. Yes, and it was clipping. So we need to find the middle ground between the 4% where it's too quiet and the 65 where it's clipping, such that it's loud for us but not clipping. So what I want you to do now is I play the music and you slowly put the fader up from the 4% to the 60 and we see where it sounds good. Okay? Okay, so for now I don't hear it yet. Wait, should I? I'm supposed to hear it, right? It's at 60 again. I don't hear it. Are the cables set correctly again? It's so weird that I don't hear it at all. How did he spoke into his... there we go. Something needs to stop. Okay. Thanks for the explanation, I just didn't hear it. Okay.
But we're hearing Zoom now. We're hearing it through Zoom. We're not
Yeah.
hearing through Jitsi.
So we hear it in Zoom now. Can you do the filter volume adjusting.
Andy, stop. Wait, we're doing this wrong, I think, because the
What?
actors, if Teresa's muted, she's doing OBS. She needs to be. Pete is also muted. We don't hear the music if she's not.
Right. That makes sense.
Okay. So we need to hear the OBS. Okay, I'm going to call you OBS so we know that you're OBS. That makes it easier. Okay. So you need to be unmuted for us to hear the actors to hear the music.
Yes. Okay. So I do hear music now. Yeah, good. So levers are good on my side. Can we?
I can't hear anything as the
Oh,
actor.
I can't hear again. So Teresa, can you speak as the voice of God? That's what Pete usually calls it. You cannot speak as OBS.
So can you hear me now? Because I'm talking through Jitsu and I've muted myself on Zoom.
Can you hear
Yes.
me through Jitsu? No, my Zoom is muted.
My Zoom.
I am on Jitsu, yes.
I'm on
my
Jitsu.
I'm on Jitsu on my phone.
Yes, it's the same thing. I'm really confused. I don't understand anything anymore. You've lost me.
I'm gonna mute this, and then I'm gonna see if I hear the music. I'm gonna turn the music off. Maggie, can you say something just for fun?
On Jitsu?
Yeah, there you go. You say something on Jitsu, and I hear it in Zoom.
Well, I can. Oh, I got an echo. A delayed
Yes,
echo.
because you also hear it in Zoom. Because you also hear it in Zoom, and you were clipped when I hear it in Zoom, so it's the same issue as with the sound.
But if I mute my microphone on Jitsu,
Yes, then I just hear you on Zoom.
I don't hear on Zoom though because she's muted.
Yeah, exactly. Now we don't hear you because you both are muted.
The only reason why we heard it
We also
Was it-
hear you.
because of
Several.
Teresa's microphone.
You're basically doing what the sound does. So you basically, whatever you say in Jitsu comes through the sound, and that is replayed into Zoom. So the OBS, Teresa's screen, the input is basically whatever she has on Chrome, which means if your Jitsi is on Chrome, then we hear that in. And that's how it's gonna work with Discord. Still, it's clipping, and we didn't find out the right setting for that yet, such that we can properly hear. Can we try that again? We don't need to hear you, Teresa. I will just play music again, and you go from high to low or low to high. And in the filter, exactly, go a bit lower. Still clipping, go a bit lower. Yes. Still clipping. For me, it's still clipping. For me, it's still clipping. Still clipping. Okay, here, 30. 33 was when it did not clip anymore. But also, I don't hear it anymore. Still clipping. Okay, try 30. Even lower. I don't know where the other side. There must be something somewhere else that boosts it too much. That we need to turn it down so much here.
What about volume linked to source volume? To press that button.
Yeah, try that. Why not? Same thing, it's clipping up there. Mute not linked.
What does it say not linked when it's on muted? What is
I'm assuming that you can link the output of the filter when you mute the OBS. Okay, how far down do we need to go? Try going down to 20. It's still weird that we need to do that. Oh no, it stopped. Come on, play again. It's super faint. Can I see your Zoom audio settings once again? I want to see your Zoom audio settings. So on the microphone, audio settings, exactly. Okay, you get the speaker and the microphone is the cable C. And there I see no input level coming in. But I do hear the music very quietly.
What about enabling the show the meeting option, enable original sound?
Yeah, there were other problems with original sound, but we can definitely try that. If you enable original sound.
Teresa, on the music and professional audio, click that box.
At the above, yes. And then outside.
Echo cancellation, maybe?
Oh, we could do the high fidelity music mode.
Try it.
That would make sense. And then you need to turn on original sound. So if you go out of this menu, the top left box that now appeared, if you turn it on, yeah, click on it. No, just click on the, yeah. Does that change anything for us? Not really.
I don't know. We have to test it with music.
I haven't been playing music.
I'm not hearing any music.
I hear it very quietly. So maybe, what? There's no music? Let me check. Should be. What? Oh, maybe it shows from the field. Maybe the filter also affects. But it's again correct. This is so annoying. I want to hear that. I don't know. I'm running out of ideas.
Why don't we invite him to this meeting right now? If he can. We might get lucky and he might, I mean, there's something about it that he knows because of his experience, right? That he says, shall I? Spontaneously. I can call him too if you want. You or me? But the only difference is Discord to Jitsu, and they're basically very similar. It doesn't. Well, then let's change it to Discord. I mean, let's see if that's the problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a do that.
We'll stay on Zoom. We'll just stay on Zoom and wait for you, and we'll close down Jitsu, all of us.
Yeah. Yeah.